What's good, gang? Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna be checking out Team Westwood, LJ. This is the second one. Let's get straight to it.
Welcome to church. You're looking at the God MC. Competition goes blind when I IMCs. IMCs, I'm feeling like Moses. I split MCs. They dance ballet around my name, they tiptoe. I'm Merlin on Listen the Dragon like Cisco. Perfecto, I feel like a surgeon of lipo. Just in case hip hop, let the hip go. I don't drag words with.
Welcome to church, yeah? Because I'm the God MC. He's the top of the top in this rap game. Competition goes blind when I IMC. It's like the beef he just had with Dremo. He had an eye on him and, it was over for Dremo. Also, when you're talking about blindness, blindness is in the eye. If he destroys your eye, you're not going to see, you're going to become blind. High MCs, I feel like Moses when I split MCs. High C's and high MCs, okay? He feels like Moses when he split C. Moses split the C. Also, MCs, yeah. He could make MCs split up, yeah? Stop being together. He could split that shit up, whatever togetherness you have going on. Dancing ballet around his name, they tiptoe because ballet dancers usually dance on their tippy toes. He unleashes the dragon just like Cisco. Niggas gonna make me unleash the dragon. Yeah, you remember that song, Fire. Perfection, he feels like a surgeon of lipo. Yeah, liposuction is when they take out extra fat. If you have extra fat and you want it to be perfect, if you feel like your face is not right, they're going to perfect it for you. Those are your imperfections, they're going to make perfect for you. Just in case hip hop let the hip go. Like when you injure your hip, you might need hip surgery again, going back to the surgeon wordplay.
Oh, I don't drag words with them, I don't stammer. Reap what you sow, you got the right farmer. They're playing them keys and they're pulling my strings. I feel it in my organs, so here's the right drama. I tell her, baby, you don't gotta stress about your image. I know it when you speak, if royalty is in your lineage. I am the king who colonized English. That's how I understand the Queen's language. Hearts gon' shine when the truth.
He don't drag words with them, he doesn't stammer, because a stammerer be dragging his words. You reap what you sow, you got the right farmer. Like, he's comparing himself to a farmer, so whatever you reap is whatever you put in. Like, if you, for example, again, Dremo, if you come for him left, he's going to respond. You're going to reap what you sow. Playing keys like the piano, pulling them strings as well, could be guitar strings, but also the piano has strings as well, so when you play it, it can make the sounds. He's the king who colonized English. That's how he understands the Queen's language. So he colonized English. Most of his raps are in English and he be killing that shit. It's like a colony, like colonizing it. Also, the Queen's language, like in England, they use English. That's their national language. Yeah. And also, Kenya was a British colony and brought English with them to us. So they colonized like Kenya, for example. Also, you see how he played about that? He's the king and the Queen's language. King and Queen. I like how they marry. That plays nice.
Hearts gon' shine when the truth is in the light. It's blood on the pen, tattoos when I write. So life ain't fair, but I'm spilling my ink on the king of life, nigga. Ooh, that's tight. That's a pandemic. COVID put the country on lockdown. Same time I also put the game on lockdown. So y'all ain't safe if you're trying to play around with Da Vinci. They can never put my lockdown. Tell them
it's like blood is on his pen, tattoos when he writes. It's like he's replacing the ink pen with blood when he writes. So he's putting his all into whatever he's writing it. Like they say, blood, sweat and tears. Basically that's it. COVID had countries on lockdown, but also he had the game on lock. Yeah, that one is self-explanatory. He's got this shit covered. Hip-hop covered.
same time I also put the game on lockdown. So y'all ain't safe if you're trying to play around with Da Vinci. They can never put my lockdown. Tell them ain't nobody running from the lyrical spree. Even when I retire, they ain't climbing my tree. When the game is free from my hands, I'ma still talk that talk, you can call it hands-free. When nowadays fan base stresses, Twitch harder than their favorite artist verses. Yeah, only me and scripture straight verses. I gave revelations at the Genesis. Looking
when the game is free from his hands, he's still going to talk that talk. You can call it hands-free. Like, for example, when he retires and stops doing music, he's still going to say what he has to say. You can call it hands-free. Hands-free is like when you have your phone on speaker. Like, for example, I do that all the time when I'm cooking. I put it on speaker and talk hands-free. You're not using your hands to hold the phone. That's fire. I gave revelation at the Genesis. Like from the beginning, he's already been told you what is going to happen in the future. It's like he foretold what was going to happen from the beginning, from the Genesis. He's revealed what is going to happen in the future.
Crisis. I gave revelations at the Genesis. Looking at the things that I've seen, put a dream on my wings. For the way that I pop, I'm a king and the prince. I know this will bring out the baby in them. It's umbilical cords when I'm pulling the strings. I'm on my radiance, feeling like Asians. How I got patience, hating us audience. Favorite rappers are girls, fucking with each other. All of my ops are some lesbians. I'm a 10, cause if you spell...
The umbilical cord is what ties the mother to the child when he or she is inside the belly, and that's what they use to feed and to excrete. So he will bring out the baby in them, just like how the umbilical cord is tied to the mother. His ops are fucking with each other because they don't fuck with him, they fuck with each other. So he said there are some lesbians, there are some girls, you know, fucking with each other and shit.
The girls fucking with each other. All of my ops are some lesbians. I'm a 10, cause if you spell lyrical, Joe, that's a 10. Letter words, pen in the future. I write letter words. Use your favorites, heads for these letter words. I am the one, and I'm against myself. Meaning I'm back to back to back to back to back. Move forward, still draw back to back. Review boys, better watch your back to back. I see cocaine anytime I look in the mirror, and yet still this mirror sees no crack, will cease to clap back. If a round of applause sounds offensive, I give a hand and clap them back.
I'm against myself, so I'm back to back to back with myself. Yeah, like he's going back and forth with himself. He's the only person who can battle himself because he's that good. So there was a crack cocaine wordplay. He sees cocaine when he looks in the mirror, but this mirror sees no crack.
It's offensive, I give a hand and clap them back. I speak with Bottegas, the Yeezys and Pumas. I'm not just a rapper, the lines are designers. Double entendres, my lines are the tweeners. You rap as a Ted man, your lines are between us. I heard a couple rappers wanna come and throw shots, but that's the kind of danger you look for and get lost. Before you come over here with a tough talk, let me aid you first, that's a red cross. Took off the ground with my whole data.
He's not just a rapper, his rap bars are designer, just like Louis, Gucci, Bottega. Double entendre means two meanings in one saying. So he said his bars are double entendres, but you're the third person, so you're between my double entendres. Alright, before you come here with your tough talk, he's trying aid you, yeah? Just like the Red Cross. You need first aid, man.
Aid you first, that's a red cross. Took off the ground with my whole database. Now I'm in the clouds, guess we are saved.
Okay, he took off from the ground with his whole database. Now they're in the cloud. I guess we are now saved. So you can store all your data in the cloud nowadays with all this technology and shit. Google Drive, you can put it in the cloud. It could also be like he started from the bottom with his whole crew, and then now they're in the clouds. They done made it. They have been saved. They have been saved from, you know, from the life of hustling and all that. Now they're good.
This is that 40 years boss. The game is in the midlife crisis. Man can't write this. Everybody failed to deliver, so you're looking at the midwife crisis. Man can't like this. Mind is pacing against my feet. I can't think about defeat. Start of a runner. Heart is racing like fast and furious. Still I'm Paul Walker. Word to my karma. Know the.
So I think when people are in around their 40s, they have their midlife crisis and shit. The game is in a midlife crisis. The pen cannot write this. Everybody failed to deliver, so you're looking at the midwife crisis, like when the midwife is not able to deliver a baby, but these rappers are not able to deliver in the music industry as well. My mind is pacing against my feet, so I cannot think about defeat. That's the thought of a runner. Like marathon runners, like right now we're having the Olympic Games in Paris. And yeah, the Kenyans out there, I'm sure they're going to do great. So proud to be Kenyan. So his mind is pacing, you know, against his feet, so he can think about defeat the feet. Wordplay. Heart is racing like Fast and Furious. And we all know Paul Walker died in a car crash. So he said, word to my karma. Car and also karma. Karma's gonna come get you back.
back to my karma. Know the road used to be full of hard stones, but it ain't rocky anymore like Creed. AB, I'm bringing you the S, the C. The grass don't grow, I put niggas on weed. Let the LGBTQ demonstrate. I care about keeping my demons straight. No colognes, I let the bullets break and make them smell heaven. That's why the demons hate. I told you I'm achieving immortality. You F with me, that's sexual immorality. Involved in the God and the mortals combat. So right now you're facing that brutality. I brought it.
He's trying to put his demons on check. No cologne, but he's going to spray so that it smells heavenly. That's why the demons are going to hate on him, yeah? Because it's smelling heavenly. And they're devilish. They don't want anything to do with heaven.
Heaven, that's why the demons hate. I told you I'm achieving immortality. You F with me, that's sexual immorality. Involved in the God and the mortals combat. So right now you're facing that brutality. I brought it home, I'm doing you the charity. It's crazy, but I'm keeping all my sanity. I'm scrolling up online, I see the comedy. On that account, all you rappers parody. My fashion is what all the ladies desire. So my pants on fire like a lie, you aspire. I'm a ghost, I'm a writer, the messiah. Let the choir sing, I'm hard, don't retire, I be fly. Whoa, who's this?
His fashion is what the ladies desire. So his pants are on fire like a liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire. But his fashion is, you know, up here. So that's what the ladies like to look at. Okay, so his pants are on fire, and by on fire, you know what he means. I don't gotta say it.
The messiah, let the choir sing, I'm hard, don't retire, I be fly. Whoa, who's this ready? I do it in a grand style, daddy's daddy. Niggas throw away everything they were taught for a Stevie Wonder class work, blindly copy. I see clearly when they know your virtue, but want to hold you. My middle finger on the CNN. The news is fuck you, I'm not supposed to. Please anybody but me, I beg you. So don't be stupid, these words are the arrow to your heart. Yes, I write like Cupid. This exclusive when both sex couldn't bring climax to the game, I seduced it.
He does this in a grand style that is daddy. Your dad's dad is your granddad. Like that. They threw away everything that they were taught for a Stevie Wonder class because they are blindly copying him. After talking about Stevie Wonder, he says he knows about his virtues and he sees clearly. He knows exactly what he's doing. His middle finger made it to CNN, and the news for you is F you, man. That's fine. I'm not supposed to please anybody else but myself. And then he says, I beg you. It's like begging you, but pleasing only myself. I cannot beg you. I'm sorry. I can only beg me. He said, so do not be stupid. Words are like an arrow to your heart. He writes like Cupid, because you know Cupid uses a bow and an arrow and he shoots to your heart. So he's going to write hurtful shit that's going to hurt your heart. When they couldn't make the game climax, he seduced it. He made the game come here.
This exclusive when both sex couldn't bring climax to the game, I seduced it. Believe the rumors when it comes to the killing, I'm gold. I'm art and winter, yeah, they painting me cold. There are souls in the songs and the lyrics that I put in the stars. Now calculate the souls that I sold, and I'll be very happy if they ever try to mimic me. Don't see the man in the mirror without originality. And maybe if my ears are to the ground, the hell will talk to me. He told me burn them all and send them back to me untimely. Nope.
When you hear rumors about him killing, you better know that he's cold. I'm art in winter, yet they're painting me cold. I am hot in winter, yet they're painting me cold. It's like a painting being done during winter, but they're painting cold. Like the painting is going to show like a cold scenery, but also hot art in winter. Okay, fire. There are souls in the songs and the lyrics that he puts in the stores, so count how many souls that he sold. People say that you've sold your soul to the devil, and that's why you're being successful when people talk about Illuminati and all that shit. So he's saying, since he's put souls in the lyrics and songs and put them in stores to sell, how many souls has he sold so far? How many records, how many songs has he sold? Yeah, playing about selling souls. He'll be very happy if he sees people mimicking him. When they look in the mirror, they see a person with no originality. Everything you're doing is just a copy and paste of him.
Family, no public transport. We got here by driving narratives. Listen to my vocal, know what courage is. Must be wanted how they put me on fly. You wonder if my career is on the run and every song a fugitive. I look on the floor and I see a shadow of me. You look on the floor and you see a shadow of doubt. Overshadow my shadow, the meaning of blacking out. Embodying fame, nigga, even my shadow clout. What are you saying?
No public transport. They got to where they at by driving narratives like writing. yeah, narrating stories through the music. When he looks on the floor, he sees a shadow of himself, but you see a shadow of doubt. You're not confident in yourself.
Out, embodying fame, nigga, even my shadow clouds. What are you 7? They gave me an L, I flipped it up and got lucky with 7. I mean, what are you 7? I'm eating everybody on this plate. When the table turns, nobody's certain. I've been looking everywhere, all I see is waste, man. Marital status never had improvement, cause niggas doing everything for engagement, like hitting on my wordings for some comments. Westwood.
They gave him an L, but he flipped it. He flipped it in a way that he got lucky number 7 instead of an L. What are you serving? Because he's eating everybody on this plate, and when the tables turn, there'll be no more dessert, no more sweetness. We're going head to head, you know, we're beefing. It's gonna be crazy. He's saying his ops marital status has never had an improvement. So they are doing whatever they can to get engagements, like have people talking about them. So they are basically just going to hate on him just to get a few comments. So they're doing whatever they can for engagements, you know, like getting married, getting engaged. Yes, sir, but they're not improving. So guys, don't forget to super thanks, and also my PayPal will be down in the description. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe also, and I'm finna see you in the next video. Peace, y'all.